If you're under 40 in the UK, you've probably had this moment. You open Rightmove, you see a small two-bed house, you check the price, and then close the app, because it just doesn't make sense. For many people, house prices today feel completely disconnected from reality. And the numbers explain why. Since 1980, UK house prices have risen by more than 900%. Wages didn't come anywhere close to that. So if buying a home feels impossible, it's not simply because you're bad with money. The system around housing quietly changed. Here's a simple way to see it. Imagine you and a landlord are both bidding on the same house. You're a first-time buyer. You've saved for years. You want somewhere stable to live. The landlord sees something different. Not just a home, an investment. And investors often play by different financial rules. Buy-to-let landlords can treat property as a business. That means certain costs, maintenance, insurance, letting fees, can be deducted from rental income. If you buy a home to live in yourself, you generally can't do that. So two people can bid on the same property, but financially they're not operating in the same system. Two buyers, same house, different advantages. Now add another layer. High house prices don't just benefit investors. They also generate large amounts of revenue for the government. Every property sale produces stamp duty. Higher property values increase inheritance tax across generations. And local authorities collect council tax from millions of homes every year. So when house prices rise, government revenue rises as well. That creates a quiet incentive inside the system. Not necessarily to push prices higher, but certainly not to allow them to fall too far. Because falling house prices can cause problems across the economy. Homeowners see their wealth drop. Government tax income shrinks. Politically and financially, falling house prices often look like a crisis. So when the housing market slows down, policies tend to appear quickly. Stamp duty holidays, help to buy schemes, shared ownership programs. They're usually presented as support for buyers trying to get onto the housing ladder. And sometimes they do help individual people. But many of these policies increase how much buyers can borrow. What they don't necessarily increase is the number of homes available. And when more money is chasing the same limited supply of houses, prices usually go up. Even the phrase affordable housing can be misleading. In UK policy, affordable housing often means homes priced at around 80% of the market rate. But if the market price is already extremely high, 80% of that can still be unaffordable for many local workers. So the word affordable ends up doing a lot of emotional work, while the maths tells a different story. When you zoom out, a pattern begins to appear. High house prices benefit landlords collecting rent. They benefit homeowners whose properties gain value over time. They benefit banks issuing large mortgages. And they benefit governments collecting taxes tied to those values. But there is one group that benefits the most from falling house prices. People who haven't bought yet. Future buyers. And they're the group with the least influence over the system today, which leads to a strange reality. Homes used to be mainly places to live. Banks benefit from large mortgages. Landlords benefit from rising rents. And homeowners benefit from rising equity. Then who exactly is left with the power to make homes cheaper?